something happened today that brought me back to when I was in college and really struggling with bipolar disorder. And I really wanted to tell you about it. It's Jess with Our Bipolar. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, just a little bit about me. I have bipolar 1, and I was diagnosed 27 years ago when I was a sophomore in college. This story is about just shortly after that, probably when I was a junior in college. Just a little backstory, I took French all through high school and then I took it for 2 semesters in college. In college, I had a French professor who I really liked and she was really good to me. And when I was in college, I didn't have any accommodations for bipolar disorder. I didn't even know that was a thing. No one told me and I was ill-informed, obviously. In college, things were really rough for me. I was not on meds that were working for me. I think the meds I was taking were actually working against me. And my psychiatrist at the time when I was diagnosed did not take me off the antidepressant I was on, which I think helped push me into the bipolar emerging. And I would struggle sometimes to attend class, to submit assignments, all that kind of stuff. This French professor, I'll call her Dr. Feather. Let's just make it up. She was really good to me, and I'm not sure what I missed. It's hard to remember, but she did give me some extra credit assignments at least a couple times, and it was really kind of her, and she didn't have to do it, but it was so helpful for me at that time when I was struggling. And I'm not sure if I told her I had bipolar disorder. I'm thinking that I probably did, because how else would I explain trying to get extra credit, right? Fast forward about 25 years to this week, I'm Facebook friends with Dr. Feather. I figured she kind of knew who I was, maybe not. She's had a lot of students and we live in the same town. So she had accepted my friend request many years ago, but I didn't know if she actually knew who I was or just figured I was one of the students she had in class. So this week she posted on our local Buy Nothing group on Facebook that she was moving and she had tons of plants that she wanted to give away. And she had a few that were beautiful floor plants. And she said, DM me if you're interested. Now, on that post, a lot of people started commenting on the post, like, yes, I would love to have some of your plants. But she had said specifically to DM. So I thought, well, I'm gonna follow instructions. And I DM'd her and I said, I'm not sure if you remember me, but I took classes with you at W&J and I would love one of the floor plants. And I don't expect any preferential treatment, but maybe I did. I just said, I had a really rough time in college and it was really great to have kind professors like you. And, I really appreciate all that you did for me. And she wrote back, she was like, of course I remember you. And she was like so delighted, and she gave me like pretty much the nicest floor plant, I think. Today I had breakfast with my friend and then I went to her house to pick it up, and she had said, please, I want to see you when you pick it up. Because usually for Buy Nothing, it's like porch pickup. And she gave me her number to text her. She's like, that's a little easier. So I went to her house today. She made me feel so good, you guys. So I get to her house, I knock on the door. She opens the door and she's literally like jumping up and down. She's so excited to see me. And I was like, oh my gosh, like it's so great to see you. I was so happy you remembered me. I wasn't sure. And she said, of course I remember you. And she was saying how even back then she thought I was such an authentic person and just like really myself and really authentic. And I was just like thinking, that's like pretty much the nicest thing you could say about me. So she was wonderful, so lovely. We talked in her house for probably a half hour, asking all about me. She was telling me about her move and just her life. Turns out her husband is a microbiologist. I'm a managing editor for a microbiology journal. I may have even seen his name before. It's ringing a bell, but I'm not positive. I haven't looked it up yet. She was just telling me all these things, just so kind. She gave me this plant and then we were texting afterwards. She took a picture of us and then sent it to me. And it was just so It was such a full circle moment. She probably didn't know it, but she had seen me at my worst. Like my absolute, the worst time in my life, which was during college. I'm very lucky to even have graduated. It was really humbling, and it was really like emotional for me, especially afterward, because her saying that I'm so authentic, and that's something I really work on and try to be and try to pride myself on, especially, you know, with doing advocacy work for bipolar, like showing up, being myself, being like, this is who I am. Yes, I have bipolar disorder. Yes, it is a part of my life, but there is so much more to me. I felt like she saw that even all those years ago when I was struggling so much and I was going through mania and depression all the time and like not wanting to go on, not wanting to be here today, like all these years later. It was just, it was really special to me. And so I want, if you're out there and you're struggling, or even if you're just living with bipolar disorder like I am, and you still go through hard times with it, like we do. I mean, I still have symptoms. I just got out of a 2-month mixed hypomania episode, right? So I get it. Just know that it is all worth it. It can be. Life is what you make of it, despite all these hard times and hard things that we go through, no matter if it's bipolar disorder, some other type of illness, anything. I just felt like she really saw me. She really saw me back then, and she really saw me now, and you could tell like she was so happy for what my life had become, and just hearing about my life. And it was just yeah, it was everything. So today's a good day. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.